Hey, what's up, guys? To Intuitive 717, I am back with another reading. It's great to be back, guys. I did take some time off to grieve the loss of my grandfather, and yeah, I just needed some time off to be with my family. So thank you guys so much for understanding that, and I want to thank you guys for your messages, some of your comments, and a lot of you who hopped on board at the memberships to check out some of the videos behind the scenes while I was off. I really do appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you for being here with me. All right, guys. We're going to be playing catch up for the next little while because I did keep a journal just kind of filled with messages that I was getting along the way for the journey. And I'm going to start off with the Divine Feminine's energy, okay? Because there is this energy of like rushing that I'm picking up on, okay? So I'm hearing for you, Divine Feminines, there's no need to rush, okay? Take your time on this new path, even with all of the attention that's coming your way. So what I'm picking up on is I do feel like a lot of your divine masculines are watching you from afar, and you are like Alice in Wonderland at this time. It's like you're entering into a place of like just new energy. It's a new path. A lot of you have a lot of free time on your hands. Many of you are experiencing a lot of abundance. I feel like it's the universe's way of saying like you're worthy, like you're desirable, you deserve love. Okay, that might be something that many of you could be hearing, as well as like you deserve it. That could be something that the universe is trying to show you, okay? But I'm also hearing, you know, with this very magnetic energy that you're carrying, you also have a lot of people wanting to pull you off in many different directions, okay? So with that in mind, I am hearing, just to tell you guys, like there's no pressure. There's no need to do things impulsively to prove things to anybody else. Pay attention to what is in your own heart space, okay? Because I do feel like a lot of you are like holding a lot of space for your divine masculines as they are like going through like a heavy awakening, okay? Because I can feel the intensity coming from the masculine collective, but it's gonna sound cheesy, okay? But I am picking up Edward from Twilight. If you guys have seen the movie, maybe some of you haven't, but like there's a scene where like he's watching her, okay? He ends up showing up on a like out of the blue to rescue her from some situation, and she's like, how did you know I was there? But it turns out he was just close by watching her this whole time. And I feel like that is the energy of a lot of your divine masculines and what they're experiencing. They can't really just kind of come out and be in your energy, you know, but it's like they want you to know that they're watching and they're observing. And I feel like a lot of you are walking through the forest like Alice in Wonderland, and I mean, there's a lot of attention that's coming your way. I feel like many of you are rapidly manifesting a lot of your dreams, your goals. Like, just be careful with your thoughts, Divine Feminine, because it's like, as you think of something or as you choose to manifest it, it's coming in even more rapidly now. Okay, so it could be just align your thoughts more carefully at this time, okay? Like, you're a magnet for a lot of things, especially I'm hearing new path, this new path that you're on. You are a magnet for abundance. So maybe keep your thoughts aligned with what it is you actually want, okay? Because I'm seeing that many of you can sometimes feel like you want to be swept off into this love bubble, but then the minute it starts happening, you start closing up. Like you might feel like, oh, I wish I had like, you know, love and romance. And then it's like, boom, all of a sudden it's like suitors lined up to romance you, and then your energy falls flat. You can't meet their expectations. You might find yourself closing up. I want to meet, oh, all of a sudden you get like, you know, the like this nervous energy. And I'm also hearing too, for many of you, you're holding a lot of space for your divine masculine as well. So it's like they're following you on this path. Okay, if you guys haven't seen Twilight and this reading is resonating, now might be a good time to watch it, even though you might have thought your whole entire life, like, oh, that cheesy ass movie, I'm never gonna watch it. No, the energy I'm picking up from your divine masculines, it's like totally you wanting to be a little bit, not reckless, but like you just know that it's a time on your path, Divine Feminine, to like just blossom like this beautiful rose that you are. But I feel like a lot of you are like, you know, when the rose is like closed up and it's waiting to like really okay? Many of you might be really nervous about that, because I do feel like the minute you start letting that rose open, it's like all of these things start coming towards you, and it's like, even though you thought it's what you wanted, with your counterpart's energy there, sometimes it can feel like, oh gosh, is this what I want? Because I do feel like you and your masculine could be mirroring each other at this time, like in this energy, like as you go through this new path of perhaps maybe like detaching from them, or letting go. Like letting go too has been a big thing on the journey, okay? But it's not like letting go and like doing whatever. It's like, no, letting go so that way this can actually like transform into what it's meant to. But some of you might be afraid to do that, because it's like the minute you detach from your masculine, I feel like a lot of you feel this pressure to be like, okay, maybe dating is the next thing for me to do. So I'm hearing there's no need to feel the pressure to do anything right now. Let's see what the main energy is coming up for you guys around this new path, okay? Because I'm telling you guys, as you're ready to, like as you think about something, somebody's lined up at the door to give it to you. Okay, so be very careful about what it is you are wanting. Be intentional about what it is you're wanting to manifest, because I do feel like for a lot of you, this could be a time of you feeling like you either want these new experiences, and then you go and you kind of dabble in these experiences, and then it makes you go, okay, nope, really happy being on my journey, and I'm going to just hold space for my divine masculine while we go through this, whatever it is, right? But you guys won't actually have that epiphany until you put yourself out there instead of holding yourself back from blossoming, okay? It's like this double-edged sword kind of thing. It's like you really do have to, you know, let go in a sense and allow to have that epiphany of being like, okay, experienced it, realized that it's actually not what I wanted in a sense, okay? Because I feel like for a lot of you, the energy around you is like hot. Many of you may be hot, explosive at this time. You're popular. There's a lot of focus on you. There's a lot of depth to you as well, divine feminines. And I do feel like it's really easy for suitors to kind of fall all over themselves for you. And I mean that, divine feminines, okay? So a lot of you, I'm hearing whoever you are, divine feminine, with hot, I am getting fire signs, okay? So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. You could just have fire in your chart, and you possibly don't know about it. You could be like, well, I'm not, but I'm pretty, you know, fiery, or your temper is like, you know, you're saucy or bossy, like you could speak your mind. That's a really attractive quality about you, okay? And this is why you easily bring in people towards you. It's not just your looks, even though that's explosive in itself. Imagine like you're smoking hot, divine feminines, and this is just how people see you. I'm talking about specific suitors and their masculine energy. And this is how you guys are being seen at this time, because with this Alice in Wonderland energy, I feel like you're fully embodied in divine feminine energy. So naturally, many of you have very masculine men coming towards you who are very carefully rooted in their divine masculine energies. And that's why a lot of you are getting this like suitors wanting to sweep you off your feet, right? And the minute they're giving you everything you want, you're choking up and getting scared, because the first thing you think about is your divine masculine here, okay? Because their energy is there. They're feeling everything that you're experiencing and going through. But I feel like for a lot of you, even though you're manifesting everything that you desire, there is a very naked truth there that, damn, a lot of you are holding a lot of space for your divine masculines, okay? You're popular. There's a lot of focus on you. Your energy is explosive, but no one else will do. This is your epiphany, divine feminine, okay? Many of your divine masculines already know this, okay? That's why they're in the bushes in the dark like Edward Cullen, okay? They've already had this epiphany, okay? But now it's like as they're having this epiphany, you're now venturing out because you've had to let go of them in some way. I do feel like many of you had to kind of let go in order to let them either end some kind of karmic contract or just even become aware that they were in some kind of karmic contract. Let's see what the cards say about that. Dedication, ritual, worship, voluntary. Okay, so sacrifice. I feel like many of them had to have a really good look at the connection that they were in. I hate to say this, but many of your masculines might have realized that they were dedicated to a connection that, like, it was rooted out of like a lot of imbalance. Like, you know, when you're with somebody and they are way more into you than you are of them, like, I feel like for a lot of your divine masculines, they're starting to wake up and realize that they're not willing to like sacrifice this lifetime for karmic connections that are more like just, I hate to say it, but like obsessive over them. Like they're losing that feeling of being in this karmic situation. I hate to say it, but this card is reminding me of spell work, especially binding spell work. Like karmic partners who have literally dabbled, okay? And this is, I'm hearing to tell you guys, like, this is no joke, like with karmics dabbling in spell work, because as easily as we discovered tarot, they also will be like, okay, tarot, okay, let's go down the rabbit hole. Okay, how do we fight this whole twin flame thing? What do we do? And that's how the karmics end up in child's play, like, you know, binding spells and all of this stuff. I do feel like this is going to be the year that many of your divine masculines may discover these things that are happening to them. And I feel like the dark energy that a lot of them are experiencing and the intensity towards you is, please don't go anywhere. Like, I am seeing the truth for myself. Okay, many of them are realizing that they've been sacrificing a lot of like their time, their energy, and this is maybe why you had to let go. And now that you've let go, I feel like this darker energy is no longer affecting you, and this is why you are in this abundant light. It's like somehow many of your divine masculines are seeing the truth of who it is you are. It's like you're shining with this white light around you, and they're now seeing the karmic energies that they're around as like feeling like they're in this darkness, worship, ritual, like dedication. Someone's been very dedicated to like holding this divine masculine's energy in place. But then I feel like a lot of your divine masculines, they keep going through these motions of like, if I'm here, then why do I desire to be there? And then they go to sleep, and then they wake up, and then there might be a day or two where they're on autopilot, and then they might feel like, wait a second, I should be waking up to something that doesn't feel right around me. I feel so much of that energy in this card, okay? So the 2025, guys, mark my words, a lot of your divine masculines are seeing the truth, and this is a really triggering time for many of them as well, okay? So it's like they're seeing the truth for what it is. It could be like a dark night of the soul moment, just feeling like they don't want you to go anywhere, but they know that they have to just let it go and let you go off on your own path. And in the meantime, it's like they're seeing or gaining a lot of clarity. And the more clarity they gain, the more truth they see about you, but then you're like slipping away. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay, let's see what else is coming up for the divine feminines about not rushing. Okay, yeah, they miss you. They want you to wait. They could be very eager. Okay, eager to let you know that they are maybe watching you from afar. And it looks too like you're possibly waiting for some kind of, I don't know, boat to pick you up, or a train, or I don't know, it looks like you are waiting to take off. And that's exactly the energy that I feel. It's like a lot of them may miss you, or a lot of you can feel this energy coming through as they are, I feel like as you're going on your new path, you feel your divine masculine's energy even stronger. But keep in mind, guys, it's also strong right now because they are going through the dark night of the soul. And when they're going through the dark night of the soul, they will oftentimes like pull on your energy a lot, because it's like they are stifling for like somebody to make sense of it, and the only person that they can think of that can make sense of it is you. A lot of your masculines could be having a lot of like heavy dreams right now. It could be too like they don't normally remember their dreams, or they don't normally have like strange vivid dreams, but all of a sudden they're having a lot more vivid dreams. And it's because the universe is waking them up to the fact that like they do have spiritual gifts themselves. I'm getting like water signs, because water signs can be very, very intuitive, and I'm seeing Scorpio as well. I'm seeing that like, oh, that's why I'm getting the Edward thing, because Okay, telepathy is also strengthening for many of they're becoming so freaking protective of you guys. I feel like some of the stuff that they are seeing in their dreams, like they could see like karmic energy as well in their dreams. Everything is being shown to them and they're freaking out. That's why they're pulling on your energy, divine feminine. They could potentially see you on this path as well. Maybe like meeting a new suitor, or I feel like their worst fears can also be manifesting. It's like before they get a chance to catch up to you to let you know that they miss you or you're the one, or that they're going through this transformation. You see how it says wait here? I have a card in this particular deck that says, I know it sounds selfish, but I want you to wait on me. Many of your divine masculines want you to wait on them. And look at this. At the top of this kind of deck here, we have ring. I feel like a lot of them could be dealing with like the dark night of the soul, where they've entered into some kind of contract, because with the circle of the ring it tells me some kind of contract, and it's like a dark night of the soul moment or a tower moment that they've entered into, and they know that it's not where they're supposed to be. Because of that, that's why you decided to walk off on this path of yours, and they know that that's not the right path for you. Wherever it is you're going or you're headed, they may feel like, okay, that's not the right path for you, like I'm right for you. But yeah, it's coming at a time where you may not know this. You may not have this clarity. I feel like many of you are like, no, I just want to let this go and venture out there and see, what else life has to offer. For many of them, like you yourself, divine feminine, may not have intentions of like entertaining like any other suitors. You might just want to like, create new hobbies for yourself, for example, spend time alone. Like expand your business or start up a business, anything to keep yourself busy when it comes to the many areas of your life, because that's what I feel like a lot of you two are doing, divine feminine. This is something your masculines don't have clarity on, by the way. They're in like their worst case scenario, which is you are getting a lot of attention from many suitors who literally just want to sweep you off your feet and take care of you. And I feel like a lot of you have your options. You have your options where it's like, yes, you may have people wanting to sweep you off your feet, but you have options where you choose not to focus on romance right now. Okay, maybe many of you are like, I don't want to focus on romance. And that's why I'm saying a lot of you are not choosing to feel the pressure, okay? You're choosing to do other things with your life. You're choosing to experience all the suits in the deck. You're choosing to create peace with your emotions, with your passions in life. When it comes to relationships, maybe many of you are putting the focus off romantic relationships and you're strengthening the relationships that you have with, your kids or your parents or, your peers, like people at work, just being in a better mood. A lot of you are focused on so many other different things, but this is something your masculines do not have clarity on just yet. Okay, but I feel like all they are focused on is someone's going to come towards you, someone's going to come towards you. Okay, so we have adjust. I feel like this is for the masculines. So adapt, accommodate, compensate, and balance. So it feels like they're better off focusing in on just getting through this dark night of the soul, whatever it is. I think their lesson is to just allow the energies to like play out, let it be what it is. The masculine's biggest lesson right now is to be happy for you. I think that's what it is. We have collection, unique, antique, sample. Okay, when I get collection, I feel like your masculine would put you on a shelf if they could. I'm hearing Riptide. She's been living on the highest shelf. This cowboy's running from himself and she's been living on the highest shelf. I feel like he would put you on a shelf if he could and just keep you there until he was done this dark night of the soul moment. That's this whole energy that I'm getting in this reading. It's like, I feel like there is this new path that you're on. This is the path that you're on. It's like it represents this new path. But as you step onto this new path, your masculine misses you more than ever. It's like now they're having this great epiphany that it's like, wait, you're the one. Don't go anywhere. Wait on me. Wait on me while I go through this. But they know it's so selfish to even ask you to wait on them, even though they probably already know the outcome in this karmic situation that they're in. They know that it's completely unfair to ask you now to wait for some kind of ending here. Because I think that with all of the growth that you've done, you're not about to wait on anything, Divine Feminine, right? I think that at this point, many of you have maybe learned your lesson. It's like waiting does nothing. Only movement forward, brings in change, adaptability, right? For many of you, adapt. And that's exactly what you've been doing, okay? And I feel like a lot of your masculines are following you closely behind to see what you do with this new energy, all right? So yeah, that's the check-in for today for the Divine Feminines. I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys would like a personal session with me, check me out on hipsy.com, on wizio.com. And again, the memberships, if you guys check out the community board, I have posted the link there. Thanks again to all of those who have hopped on board. We are definitely growing in the membership section, and I am loving it. I love to see you guys enjoying the readings behind the scenes. I love you guys. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one, okay? Take care, guys. Bye.